I question your judgment. It's that I completely and entirely question your judgment.
Coming from you, that says a lot.
Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and mute myself and let you two go ahead.
Alright, I'm ready if you're ready with the timer, with the stream.
Sure. All right. I'm going to count down from 3, and then to 1, and then eventually I'll say go. All right. So
Yeah, I'll go at go.
All right. Cool. All right. 3, 2, 1, go.
Go, here we go.
All right. So this is Home Alone 2, and it's pretty dope, except for if you're playing it.
Here we got crazy grandmothers, possessed suitcases, bloody mops as your enemies, possessed suitcases.
It's weird because I know that a lot of NES games sort of get this same sort of disclaimer, but this is definitely, above all else, one of those games that looks a lot easier to play than it is.
Right, right.
Because when you watch someone who's good at this, it looks pretty fluid and like, how complicated could it really be? But this is a miserable sort of quasi-video game.
And here we have to wait for the elevator. Dodging
Everyone
suitcases.
remembers that scene where Kevin's waiting for the elevator and has to knee slide into suitcases.
And now we have elevator RNG. Takes you randomly to a floor.
Wait, this elevator takes you to a random floor?
Yep.
That explains the frustration.
Yeah.
I'm suddenly having flashbacks to my miserable race.
How far did you make it in that race?
I beat the chef and then decided I had no interest in playing more of the game.
There you go. So you didn't know about the warp.
No, I didn't.
That is key. I've never even seen the chef.
Yeah, I think after I played this game in a blind race, I told you about the blind race, and you're like, oh yeah, you could have just warped. I was like, oh Christ, I'm so glad that I was not compelled to play more.
Right. Yeah, I remember watching you playing it for sure. I was like, what? Someone's playing this game actually? Seriously?
Yeah. Well, it was shortly after you and I had both been trading back and forth Bram Stoker's Dracula.
Yeah.
And so I saw you speedrunning this. I was like, sure, I'll see this other game. And it did not live up to the hype, man.
No, not even close. So this part's weird. You gotta run up to a certain room and touch the doorknob or come close to it in order to get back on the elevator.
Yeah, the mechanic for that's really weird if you're not expecting it. And why don't you tell them how the warp works? Isn't it? It's like a sub room in one of the hotel rooms or something.
Yes. I will tell you when I get to the floor.
Which floor is it on?
16.
Well, God willing, we'll stop on that floor eventually.
I do like how they leave out floor 13, as they do in all hotels, I guess.
That's pretty standard in high-rise. Any high-rise building.
Right.
So, I played through the SNES version after this game. Surprisingly not more playable.
No. I don't think there's a warp in that either.
No, I don't think so. It's basically like the same game, more or less, just graphically updated, which is startling because you would imagine... And there was the warp.
That was the warp. You grab the invincibility potion / speed potion, go in some rooms, and the strangest thing, once you go in that warp, if you hit start when the text is scrolling, it restarts the whole game.
Holy crap.
Yeah. So troll.
It's just amazing the crap that you put up with, Extra Guy.
Oh, please, you put up with way worse.
No, I don't know if that's true. I guess you and I could basically build a worst of NES block on our own. But
Meet you in White Hat, yeah, absolutely.
that's true, White Hat. I mean, You can't have a worst of NES block without Time Lord. I don't know how that managed to work its way out of the schedule.
Was it? Yeah, it wasn't even on the schedule the whole time. All right, hearts are good. Then you get these creepy guys trying to billy club you out of the bushes. Little boy. These thugs.
It's weird because commentary is not really hard, but you kind of need a video game to commentate.
Yep.
And I'm not. This game's so devoid of actual gameplay.
And this is the hardest part in the game, making those jumps on those little planks.
Nice knee slides.
Oh, thank you. Dodging the asbestos fiberglass.
This game is amazing. Someone spent time on this.
Someone actually spent time tasking it as well.
There were people working on this, and they decided this was the best they could do.
Well, I believe it is THQ, so...
This is another THQ game?
Yes, it is.
We should just rename the worst of NES block to the THQ block, because we got Wayne's World and Rocky and Bullwinkle as well.
Yeah, I know. This a little better, I guess, drawn, or however you would say.
I don't know, man. I love Rocky and Bullwinkle's art.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm a sucker for it. It's so campy.
It is.
But like, how does LJN get all of the hate, but THQ puts out stuff like this? I guess LJN is more guilty of making unnecessarily hard games, not necessarily unnecessarily bad games.
Plus, most of LJN's music is amazing.
Yeah, you're right. Nothing compares to the soundtrack of Rocky and Bullwinkle.
No, especially when you hit those goof bombs.
I was practicing earlier tonight, and everyone was asking questions like, "What is making the sound so distorted?"
Is that your NES? No, that's the game.
It's almost an easier answer just to say that my NES is broken.
All right. You know how NES does that sometimes, where it just
all
wonks
that
up the
pitch
sounds.
shifting. Just tell them I'm having problems with Amarak or something.
So this part, if you don't kill these two rats, they just do not stop spawning, and that's like a death sentence.
I love how you're like actually getting ahead of the screen on this.
Oh, I know. Then you
It almost seems like it gives you a much better pattern for the flying enemies.
Yeah, you just gotta know when they're coming, I suppose. And someone tries to drop a safe on you. That's just brutal.
That guy's a jerk. Who's just got extra safes laying around?
Oh, missed that jump. Unfortunate death. That's alright, we're coming up to the end here.
I think it's just amazing you made it this far without any deaths.
Yeah, I know. Weirdest boss fight here. You would think the tree is the boss by how it looks, but no. Harry and Marv.
Yeah, the tree does look like it should be a boss.
It's so creepy.
I feel like I'm in Wispy Woods.
So apparently the floating thing on top is Kevin in an alternate dimension.
What?
Dropping birdseed on Harry and Marv.
Please tell me that's not canon. Please tell me you just made that up.
And get ready on time. And time. No, I read it somewhere. I don't know if it's true or not.
This game defies expectation.
And Kevin looks like he's been dead for 2 weeks in this picture. His creepy mom and dad.
I can't handle that this game exists.
That was it. That was Home Alone 2.
A more beautiful game for the NES.
That's horrific in every possible way.
Agreed. So a lot of people who come into my stream say this part right here, he looks like Bad Breaks. I don't know. You guys tell me. What do you think?
You were talking about shots fired before, man. That's shots fired, dude.
Oh my god.
That's just what the chatters say. I don't know if I agree, but throw it out there. That's the end. Oh, this was starring Kevin McAllister, also known as K-Mac, as we like to call him. So shout outs to K-Mac and Big B, starring in the game. Oh, Arthur Blue's on the right, I can see that.
Yeah, I'm on board.
He's in it too?
Gotta represent that NES life.
Alright.
Alright, I guess we'll move on to Conan.
Truly a classic.
I feel like I'm the
Truly.
best person for the task to commentate this one because I know nothing about this game and I'm so excited.
Have you ever played it?
Not even once.
I am
Not even a
shocked.
little.
Wow.
Are you shocked because you assume that because it's bad that I should have played it?
Absolutely, that's why I'm shocked.
It's a little shocking.
Even White Hat has an interest in it.
And then you definitely know it's bad. I can't offhand name a single good game he runs.
No.
Ninja Crusaders.
There you